Hi, my name is Kimberly, and I'm 50 years old, and I am a disabled person. My disability is not visible, but it is pains that I have. I have myasthenia gravis, and it's an autoimmune disease, and the words mean grave muscle weakness. So it's characterized by muscle weakness. Now, I came here last year to LA to seek better medical care for this disease that's not widely known. Um, my ID got stolen out of a Alexander Protective Services car, and that started a downward spiral with identity theft, healthcare, so forth, housing. Um, Last week, it ended in tragedy where I was chased down by the police. I was not arrested, but put on a 50-51 mental 72-hour hold. This was after I given them the card that I received from my MG support group and Mrs. De La Torre, that you show any medical personnel, anybody that's supposed to help, protect, and serve these cards. And I don't have mine now. I'm gonna have my son to insert what it says, but it describes an MG patient and things that others may not know that is a symptom for us, that may mean that we're in a medical crisis. I showed these cards to these EMTs, police officers, to no avail. I'm calling on all these district senators, representatives, and asking them, where was my help? Where was my help when I pay for insurance? Where is my help when I'm allowed to lay on the ground and nobody will help me? When I pass out on 5th and Wall across the street from the police station and nobody comes for over an hour. I'm going to bus stops, bus passing me, getting put off of buses. I got complaints all over LA County, and I have not received help from the people that are sworn to give me those basic human rights, because I am a disabled woman with 3 disabled kids under this law. We are all disabled, so my rights have been violated. Where is my help when I have to call my daughter to come get me because they want to label me a schizophrenia? Where is my help? Because I have a disease that everybody want to label mental. I'm being investigated because the woman at the Social Security office asked me, was my disease a mental one? Because this disease is not known, am I supposed to go through life being discriminated against? I got complaints all over LA County. I've been laying in a hospital bed in a crisis and didn't receive help. Where does it stop? Does it stop when I'm dead and everybody worried about the person that died that didn't receive help? Do somebody have to die? Do I have to die to receive help that I am due as a citizen of this state, as a citizen of this country? Where was my help when I asked police officers to take me to the hospital and was told to fuck my disease and fuck my card? Where was my help when I asked EMTs to help me? Where is my help from the people that are supposed to help me? And all I hear is impeachment, what Trump doing, and that man ain't did nothing he ain't said he was going to do. But I, as a citizen, cannot get help. The only reason I am sitting now, is that I have a family that knows me, knows the symptoms and everything associated with this disease, and knew what was being labeled on me was not so. The police drugged me across the freeway. I got sores that I didn't want to show. My feet are healing now. 2 of them. Then as they were so-called putting handcuffs behind my back and telling me I wasn't under arrest, but I needed to go to a mental facility, they were molesting me. So where was my help when you have police officer molesting a disabled woman that is trying to explain to them her disease? She can't breathe. She need help. Where was my help? Look at the videos of when I got at USC, when I mentioned to those officers about my bra being undone and that God was surely that God had me, and there was no reason for my bra to be totally undone, and them to have searched me the way they did, going inside my pants. And when their supervisor came, and I told him I could have died, he said, but you didn't. Like it was a joke. How much authority do we put in people's hands that they can discriminate and threaten people's lives and molest them? And for all of that, all they have to do is label you mental. And if you don't have family or people that know you, then you're in there. Because had my daughter not came to California, they were giving me medicine that I refused to take, and they gave me anyway without a court order, and a lot of other illegal things that happened. My point being, I went to every avenues available to me and made complaints, and nobody listened. Nobody listened. Where is Maxine Waters? Where are the rest of you? Because I know I tried to get help in her district. I know I did. One thing, only reason I'm sitting here today is God. And he got me up every time I was laying on the ground from getting hit. Every time police failed to help me. Every time every time anything happened. The only reason I got up was God. Only reason. I need y'all to know that I am healing. I had to do something to let everybody know that I am healing. But what happened to me happened, and it's real. And it happens, and every police officer is not bad, but there are some bad ones. And I've been in LA for a year. Didn't no gangs bother me. Crips, Blood, SA, nobody ever bothered me. I never had a problem with nobody, but when I get hurt and accosted, it's by the police. It's by the EMTs. Something is wrong with that. And if anybody, anything come up that is something against my family, I know it's reaching further than it was supposed to, because it ain't by mistake that the paperwork they took out of my backpack was paperwork showing proof that Cedars-Sinai did forgery on my records by changing and not putting things in there, my vitals. I had printouts of that. All that stuff is what's missing out of my backpack that they kept searching. That's invasion of privacy and theft. So anything, that's why I'm speaking out about this, because I guess that shuts me up from all the things that I was trying to do the right way. And this is the right way now, just telling you everything, the people involved. Cedars-Sinai, USC, that colonial place, wherever they had me. They took me from USC after the nurses say I'm okay there, I can let go. Then they want to illegally give me medicine to keep me there because I'm sane. Something is wrong with the law when anybody can say you belong on a 72-hour hold and they don't know nothing about you. Something is wrong with the law that can put anybody on a 72-hour hold and they know nothing about you. Where is those people help that's in there now and they ain't supposed to be when I was in there, that don't have family advocate for them? All these representatives want to get hired just to have a paycheck and a lifetime insurance. What are they doing? Because I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing y'all doing. Because I didn't get no help. Only God and my family. And this song that we don't own the rights to, is the song that played in my head over and over and over when I couldn't go to sleep in that place, when I was just saying my daughter gonna come, my sister gonna come. God didn't bring me this far to leave me. I called